Welcome to the Moon Manifesting Podcast with Kyra Howearth. Hi, I'm Kyra, business astrologer, moon manifesting mama, author, teacher, and mentor. I teach you how to harness the energy of the moon, stars, and cosmos so you can manifest your dreams and discover a deeper purpose to your life. Hey there, welcome back to the Moon Manifesting Podcast. It's Kyra. Hey, it's me. I love being on here. I love chatting to you all, about astrology and about manifestation and about the moon and everything. It's just so fun. I love being here and I love hearing from you too. Every time you guys share on Instagram, like that you were listening to one of my episodes, it's like, yay. Feel free to share. Like if you're on Spotify, I know that they have like some easy little share buttons where you can just share it to your stories or whatever. Share away and let me know, what episode you're listening to. Like if you're listening to this one, obviously. I always love hearing your insights from the podcast. So yeah, do let me know your insights from this episode. So today, what we're talking about is your moon manifesting guide for Aquarius season. So Aquarius season is when the sun is moving through Aquarius. So every year this happens roughly around the same dates, which is from about the 20th of January through to the 18th of February. Give or take a day, it changes because, the sun isn't exactly aligned to the calendar. We have a leap year every so often, and that sort of thing. Give or take a day. And of course, reflecting like different time zones across the world as well. Generally from the 20th of January through to the 18th of February is Aquarius season. So in this episode, I'm going to be talking all about what you need to know for Aquarius season. I'm going to be talking about some astrological highlights coming up over these next few weeks, as well as your moon manifesting guide, how to work with the energies of the moon phases over these next few weeks. We're going to be talking about the new moon, the full moon, and everything in between. So let's dive into it. So Aquarius season. The vibes of Aquarius season are when we're kind of all trying to make the world a better place for everyone. So I love Aquarius season because it really brings people together. It's a very community-minded vibe. The Aquarius energy is where we have a lot of compassion for all humanity, and we will often feel quite selfless during Aquarius season, where we will give to others, or we will donate, or we will volunteer, or we will do things that, are not just for our own purposes. We will do these things because it's going to make the world a better place for everyone. So yeah, I really love the vibes of Aquarius season because it's very, very supportive, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling when you can connect with other people and feel supported, right? So we're kickstarting Aquarius season with the new moon in Aquarius, which happens just a few days, 1 to 2 days after Aquarius season starts. The new moon in Aquarius is occurring at exactly 1 degree 33 minutes in Aquarius, so really right at the beginning of Aquarius. And what this new moon is all about is, of course, new beginnings and setting new intentions, but to do with those Aquarius themes I've just been talking about. So whether that's, new beginnings within your community, new beginnings with groups that you're a part of, it might be a new beginning to do with how you're feeling compassion for others, for how you're working with other people and how you're giving to other people. It might be to do with your friendship groups. Another theme that can come up with the Aquarius vibes is our hopes and wishes. And it's not just necessarily our hopes and wishes just for ourselves, but for all humanity. Like, what are those big hopes and wishes that we have for everyone? I was talking to someone lately, and she was saying how that if she won the lotto, she'd give $1 million to this person and $1 million to that person. And I was just so touched that, you know, she wanted to do this not for herself, but so that she could give away all that money to her loved ones. So yeah, it's things like that. Like how could you make the world a better place for other people, not just yourself? So those are the intentions to be setting for the new moon in Aquarius. Not necessarily, you know, intentions just for you and yourself and, you know, those personal goals that you want to go for, but those like a bigger picture ideas, those bigger picture things when you kind of zoom out, like what are those intentions that you would like to set for all humankind? So something to contemplate there. So about a week after the new moon, we of course have the first quarter moon. So during Aquarius season, we are working through the fixed signs. So the fixed signs are of course Aquarius, Taurus, which is where the first quarter moon will fall. The full moon will be in Leo, another fixed sign, and the last quarter moon will be in Scorpio. So the fixed signs, all of the 12 zodiac signs, they have a different quality. So these 4 zodiac signs are the fixed zodiac signs. And the fixed energy can be quite stubborn, quite resistant to change. And so during Aquarius season, it may not be the best time for making big changes in your life. It may be more of a time where you're consistent and, you know, still building on the things that you've started with Capricorn season. Capricorn is a very initiating type energy. It's a cardinal quality sign. So they start things. So you've started things at the start of the year in Capricorn season. And now moving into Aquarius season with this fixed energy, it's more about continuing on that pace. So no rapid changes happening here. We want to keep going at this slow and steady pace. And that's what this first quarter moon in Taurus energy is all about. It's about slow and steady wins the race. What are those practical actions that you can keep doing that will help you get closer to your goals? So taking those new moon intentions that you set with the new moon in Aquarius, and, you know, the Aquarius can be, you know, quite abstract sometimes. Like those intentions can be a bit abstract. So how can you ground those abstract ideas that you set for that new moon in Aquarius? How can you ground that down into some practical action steps with the first quarter moon in Taurus? So remembering that those slow, steady, practical steps are what's going to help you manifest those goals. So bringing those abstract ideas down to earth with that first quarter moon energy. So about a week after the first quarter moon in Taurus, around the 5th or 6th of February, we will have the full moon in Leo. So yeah, depending where you are in the world, I'm pretty sure Australia, New Zealand, we're having our full moon on the 6th in the morning. But elsewhere in the world, your full moon will be on the 5th of February. But yeah, you'll find all that out. If you follow me on Instagram and everything, you'll find out more exact stuff. But anyways, that's occurring at 16 degrees and 41 minutes in Leo. So this full moon in Leo really shines a light on you and about how you can shine your light and what lights you up rather than doing what others want. So when we're working with the new and full moon energies, like the full moon will always be in the opposite sign of whatever the sun is in. So the sun is obviously in Aquarius, and on the opposite side of the zodiac is Leo. So full moons are always this time of balancing. So balancing out those themes of the current sun season and the sign that the new moon was in with this polarity of what's happening on the other side of the zodiac where this full moon is. Okay, I hope that's making sense. I hope that's making sense to you. So whereas the Aquarius energy is all about like community and what others want and helping others, The Leo energy is more, I don't want to say selfish, but not selfish, but it's more self-centered. But it's more about, coming back to you. What do you want? How can you be you rather than kind of, blending into the crowd? How can you stand out from the crowd? How can you shine your unique light rather than, just following the status quo and doing, what everyone else wants. So yeah, the full moon in Leo is your opportunity to really shine your light to your fullest potential, show off your unique authenticity, and kind of stand out. Focus on what you want rather than doing what you think others expect you to do. So then a week after the full moon, so around the 13th or 14th of February, we're going to be having the last quarter moon in Scorpio. So the Scorpio energy is all about like our fears and our energetic blocks. So with the last quarter moon is a time of releasing and letting go. So the last quarter moon in Scorpio is a really great time for overcoming fears, for letting go of fears, for releasing energetic blocks, healing your energy, healing your emotions, getting rid of emotional baggage that you're holding on to. It's about like the unseen sort of stuff that's holding you back. How can you let that go? How can you get rid of that stagnant energy that's kind of keeping you stuck? So that's your task for the last quarter moon in Scorpio. Clear out anything that's holding you back energetically or emotionally. So another little astrological highlight that I wanted to pop into our little moon manifesting guide for Aquarius season is that the sun will be conjoining Saturn on around the 16th or 17th of February, again, depending where you are in the world. But with this transit, you'll feel it for a few days around this time anyway. So yeah, around mid-February, expect to be feeling the energy of the sun conjunct Saturn. So what that means is that the sun will be aligning to the degree where Saturn is in the sky. So, and I think this year that's around 26 degrees Aquarius off the top of my head. I didn't write this down. But yeah, towards the end of Aquarius. So what happens during these few days is that the sun is really shining a light on Saturn. And the Saturn is the planet of responsibility, of control, of challenge, of self-discipline. And so the sun is really going to be shining this light on those themes. And so this could be a time where there's going to be a lot of hard work involved. You might need to step up with your duties or your responsibilities or your obligations. Saturn is a teacher planet, so this could also be a time where you're having to teach other people. But it's also a time where you've got to be responsible and maybe create more structure in your life. So sometimes when the sun conjoins Saturn, this can be a really challenging time. And if these challenges come up, they might help you, redirect your energy. Like if things are feeling really challenging during this transit, it can be a good sign that maybe you need to change your goals or, maybe you're on the wrong path. Maybe you need to course correct. So use that energy to help you understand where you need to be a bit more self-disciplined in your life, or maybe where you need to challenge yourself a bit more. The thing with Saturn is that it creates this hard work, right? We are forced to work really hard while this transit's in play. But with hard work comes rewards. So when you're pushing yourself to work hard during this transit, you're going to reap the rewards later. So don't be afraid of a bit of hard work and a bit of self-discipline. Be a bit controlling with yourself, because it's going to be worth it. If you push through and if you keep doing that hard work, it's going to pay off. This could be, a time of working hard, but trust that it's for a good reason and that it's going to pay off when the time is right. So I hope that this little overview of Aquarius season was helpful for navigating these few weeks. We've got some beautiful energies coming up, some real, beautiful opportunities to connect with communities and groups that you're a part with. Lean into that. Seek out different people or groups that you can connect with or be a part of. How can you be a part of something bigger than just yourself? I'm sure you will find the answers once you start looking down that path. So have a wonderful Aquarius season. I will see you real soon on the next episode of the Moon Manifesting Podcast. Until then, stay magical, stay manifesting, and stay tuned. I'll speak with you very soon. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Moon Manifesting Podcast. If you're wanting more moon magic, check out my book, Moon Manifesting. Download your free Moon Manifesting calendar or connect with me on social media. You can do all of that at kyrahowearth.com.au. Stay magical, stay manifesting, and stay tuned. I'll speak with you in the next episode.